If you're planning a trip to Barcelona and wondering if Casa Batlló is worth the ticket price, this video is for you. I live in Barcelona, I visited Casa Batlló multiple times, and in this honest review, I'll walk you through exactly what it's like inside, what the different ticket options are, how to save money, and a few tips to help you make the most of your visit. By the end, you'll know if you should just enjoy the exterior from the street or if it's worth going all in and stepping inside. And if you want to see current ticket prices for Casa Batlló or check out some of the money-saving Barcelona passes I'll be going over, I've linked everything for you in the video description. First, let's start with the basics. Casa Batlló is one of Antoni Gaudi's most famous buildings in Barcelona, and it sits right on Passeig de Gràcia, which is one of the city's main shopping avenues. From the outside, it honestly feels a little surreal. The whimsical facade has wavy lines, colorful mosaics, and balconies that almost look like masks. It's one of those places where you could easily spend a while just standing on the sidewalk, looking up and spotting new details. The inside of the house functions as a museum that walks you through Gaudi's design, his inspiration from nature, and how this house was used as a real family home. And the entire visit is supported by a really well-done audio guide, which I'll talk more about later. Next, let me give you a super quick bit of history so the visit makes more sense. Casa Batlló was not built from scratch by Gaudi. It was originally a regular house that belonged to the Batllo family. In the early 1900s, Mr. Batllo hired Gaudi and basically gave him total freedom to redesign the building. He even told Gaudi he could demolish it and start over if he wanted to. Gaudi decided to keep the structure and remodel it instead. Between 1904 and 1906, he completely transformed the facade, opened up the light well in the center of the building, and redesigned the layout inside. The result was a functional family home that felt like a work of art. Today, Casa Batlló is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and it operates as a museum, so visitors from all over the world can experience Gaudi's creativity up close. Now, let's talk about tickets because this can be a little confusing at first. And if you want to compare all the ticket types side by side, I've added the official links in the description so you can see what fits your budget and travel style. The most basic daytime ticket is the general visit ticket or the blue ticket. This includes the audio guide, a visit during the day, and the Gaudi Cube, which is a digital experience at the end of the visit. You can also upgrade to silver, gold, or platinum tickets. The silver ticket will give you access to the rooftop, and the gold ticket includes extras like the Gaudi Dome, the original concierge room, the augmented reality tablet, and access to the private residence of the Batllo family. The platinum ticket includes everything in the gold ticket, plus free cancellation and flexible date changes. The first time I went, I chose the gold ticket because I wanted the full experience and I was also curious about the private residence. I'll share what I thought about each of those extras later in the video. Another ticket option is the morning visit ticket, which lets you be among the first people inside, usually around 8:30 or 8:45 in the morning. This is a great option if you want a quieter experience, and it includes all the upgrades. There is also a night visit that's only available in the summer and winter time and includes an alcoholic drink and a nighttime ambiance with special light projections. However, it does not include the rooftop or the Gaudi Cube. And then there's the Magical Nights ticket, which combines an evening visit with a live concert on the rooftop. This concert series has a special schedule and doesn't happen all year round. Now, let's go over a few ways to save money on your visit to Casa Batlló. First, if you know you will be visiting several major attractions, look into the Barcelona Go City card. It includes a large number of sites like Casa Batlló, Casa Mila, Sagrada Familia, Parkway, and more. If you like to plan your sightseeing in advance, this can work out cheaper than buying every ticket separately. Another option is the Barcelona card. This one gives you a discount on Casa Batlló, plus reduced prices or free entry to certain museums. The nice thing about the Barcelona card is that it also includes unlimited public transportation, so if you're using the metro and buses a lot, it can be a good value. Another way to save money on tickets is by booking online ahead of time. You can usually save a couple of euros compared to buying them at the ticket office, and you get to skip the line. There are also automatic discounts for seniors, students, and kids. And kids up to 12 years old can go in for free when they are with an adult, so it can be a family-friendly activity too. Now, let me walk you through what the visit is actually like inside Casa Batlló based on my experience with the gold ticket. The visit starts with the Gaudi dome, which is included in the gold and platinum tickets. It is a circular room with a moving platform, projections, and sound effects that recreate scenes from Gaudi's childhood and his connection to nature. It looks impressive and it sets the mood, although to be honest, I did not feel like it was essential. If you skip it, you are not missing the heart of Casa Batlló, but it is a fun extra if you like immersive experiences. Next, with gold and platinum tickets, you can see the original concierge room on the ground floor. This space has been restored with furniture from the time period, and it gives you a little peek into how the building functioned day to day. It is a nice detail, especially if you like historical interiors, but again, for me, the real magic happens as you move up into the main living areas. With the upgraded tickets, you also get an augmented reality tablet that you can use alongside the audio guide. You hold it up in certain rooms and it shows animations that bring Gaudi's inspiration to life, like sea turtles on the stairs or furniture that appears in the space. It is fun to play with, and it is especially good for kids or anyone who loves tech, but I didn't feel like it was essential to understand the house. The audio guide alone already does a great job. For me, the main floor is where Casa Batlló really becomes special. You walk into these flowing spaces with curved ceilings, stained glass, and wooden doors that feel almost organic. The audio guide plays music that builds the atmosphere and explains the practical ideas behind the design, not just the pretty elements. You see Mr. Batllo's study with a fireplace that looks like a mushroom, a living room that overlooks Passeig de Gràcia with huge windows, and a central light well that is tiled in different shades of blue so the light feels balanced on every floor. You'll also see the back of the house, which has recently been restored, and there's even a bar and seating area if you want to take a break. The main living areas feel very thoughtful and innovative as you'll learn about Gaudi's inventive techniques that were ahead of his time. The gold and platinum tickets also include access to the private residence at the back of the house. You see rooms like a bedroom, a sitting area, and an office with original furniture. I thought it was interesting to see how the family actually lived, but visually it didn't feel as impressive as the rest of the house, and the style is a bit more traditional. So if you're trying to choose between silver and gold, this might not be a deal breaker. Then you head up to the attic, which is this white sculptural space with arches that almost look like the ribs of a huge animal. People often call it the dragon's belly. Up here, there is also a balcony photo spot. You can step out onto one of the famous balconies and have your photo taken. The photo is an extra cost, but it is a fun souvenir, and it's the only way to physically stand on one of those balconies. The rooftop is definitely one of the highlights. You have tiled chimneys and curves that look like dragon scales, and you get some great views over the city. There's also a small rooftop bar, so you can pause with a drink and take it all in. This is where you can really see Gaudi's love for color and symbolism, and the audio guide explains the references, like the legend of St. George and the dragon. At the very end of the visit, you go into the Gaudi Cube, which is a mirrored room with a high-energy audio-visual show that uses light, sound, and visuals to reinterpret Gaudi's mind. It's included in all the tickets, and I thought it was a fun way to close the visit. It feels modern and creative, and it ties everything together before you exit into the gift shop. Now, let's go over a few practical details to help you plan your visit. Casa Batlló is located at Passeig de Gràcia 43, right in the center of Barcelona. You can easily walk there from many popular areas, and the Passeig de Gràcia metro stop is right in front of it. Opening hours are usually from 8:30 in the morning until 10:30 at night, with the last entries later in the evening. Special morning visit and magical nights tickets have specific time slots. In terms of timing, I would plan around 1 to 1.5 hours for the visit. They're not really strict about time limits, so you can go at your own pace and listen to the full audio guide without rushing. Now, let's go over a few tips to help you make the most of your visit. First, if you can, aim to go early in the morning or late in the afternoon. These time slots usually feel a bit calmer, which really helps when you're trying to enjoy the details and take photos. Second, book your tickets online ahead of time. You can save some money compared to buying on site, and you get to skip the line. I've added the official links in the video description. Third, if you already know you want to see several major sites, at least compare the price of one of the Barcelona tourist cards with buying everything separately. For some trip styles, it genuinely works out cheaper, especially once you factor in transportation. Next, don't miss the rooftop bar. There's a bar and seating area on the rooftop that is a nice little break in the middle of your sightseeing day. You can order a drink, coffee, or snacks depending on the time of your visit. And finally, save some time for the gift shop. There are 2 gift shops throughout the visit, one in the middle and one at the end. Both are really good and have some of the best Gaudi-inspired souvenirs I've seen in the city. So, is it worth it to go inside Casa Batlló? In my opinion, yes. If you're interested in Gaudi, if you enjoy design and architecture, or if you just want to see something that feels genuinely imaginative, I really think the interior experience is worth the ticket price. The audio guide is excellent, the spaces are so whimsical, and it feels very different from a typical museum visit. If your budget is very tight, you can still appreciate the building from the outside, and that is already impressive. But if you can stretch your budget for one paid Gaudi house, I definitely recommend Casa Batlló, as it's one of the most colorful ones and my personal favorite. If you want to check current prices for Casa Batlló tickets or learn more about the Barcelona passes I mentioned, don't forget to check the video description. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope this Casa Batlló review helped you decide if this famous Gaudi house belongs on your Barcelona itinerary. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more Spain travel tips and reviews.